Is this the nicest bow for the money out there? Prime Ronan, let's see. Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. MFJJ here at PodiumArcher.com, looking at the new Prime Ronan. So this is their effort to make a price-conscientious bow. This is very similar to what they're making across the board in the upper end in the RVX series with some features taken away. One, it's 6000 series aluminum, which is what a lot of bow manufacturers use anyway, but Prime doesn't. Prime uses 8000 series aluminum. Still integrates the quiver option in the back here, which is a pretty cool feature, but you do lose the integrated rest and the integrated front mount pick system on here, and they don't cut the riser around down below this direction like they traditionally do. So you're losing that part of it, but outside of that, it's the same specs as the 34. Right? It's a 34 axle to axle, 6 1/4 brace height, 342 feet a second, and 4.5 pounds. So let's measure those things up and see what we get. All right. Bottom of the axle, bottom of the axle. It's just barely over 34, but real close. Brace of 6 1/4, and it looks like it's right at 6 1/4 according to that. Riser length, I imagine, is going to be the same as the other one. Yeah, 29 3/4, 29 1/2. And what's our reflex geometry look like? Probably, I'm betting 2 inches. Anybody else want to take any bets? It's more than 2. Boy, should have bet me. Hang on. Yeah, that's like 2 3/8. Even more reflex. 2 3/8 on that one. Let's see what we come up with a weight. This is supposed to be 4.5 pounds. Probably take off, well, they only have the rest. No, they have the rest in those, so that should be about 2/10. So this should come out about 4.7 if we're going to be accurate. And what do you know, 4.7 to 4.6, jostling back and forth. Cool, right where it should be. Let's see if we're at 70 pounds. If not, we'll adjust it. Oh, yeah, a little heavy. Just a tiny bit, not much. Probably a 1/4 turn maybe. Nope, still a little heavy, 70.5. Tiny bit more. Dang it. 69.7. Just overshot it. $69.9. Got it? Let's see what the length looks like. This bow is exactly 30 inches of draw length, dead center of the bolt hole, measuring 3.0 Ronan. Good job, Prime. All right, Prime Ronan, 70 pounds, 30 inches, 350 grain arrows. Let's see how this feels. Now, cycle feels exactly the same cams, should feel that way. Not a surprise. A little bit of vibration, not significant. I should point out that it's not just 6061, right, or 60,000 series aluminum, which is typically 6061. They also don't radius and taper the riser off so much, which would indicate less machine time, and that's part of the purpose of this bow being less expensive, is it has to be a little cheaper to make. It really feels like I can't blindly tell a difference between this and the more expensive bow on feel. Like, it feels about the same, but the tool will tell us. Yeah, let's hook it up and see what kind of vibes we get. Vibration test on the Ronan. Wasn't that a nomadic Japanese samurai that didn't have a master or something like that? $908. 1328. $11.65, so around 11-ish. Yeah. All right, first speed tests. Prime Ronan. It is supposed to be 342 feet a second. Let's see. 320. Oop, get on there. 321. 320. So averaging 320. All right, let's see what 450s and 550s do. All right, 450 grain arrows through the Ronan. 285. 283. 287. Average 285. 550s, here we go. $259. 260. 262. So give that an average of 260. All right, let's get some numbers up here. All right, speed's 320. Don't know if I need to explain this or not anymore, but I've had the discussion multiple times. You're blatantly off, you're gonna get marked bad for it. That's not a horrible speed for the bow. It's just, why are you telling me it's this when it's really this? That's just bad. Weight was good too, 4.5, and that's a reasonable weight for that size of bow. It could probably be a little lighter realistically, but it was good. 34 was with really super close, and that's a good overall dimension. 6 1/4 on brace was really good. I mean, those are good numbers. It's not a bad thing. Actual draw length was spot on, right? It was 30 and 30. So there's a 5 out of 5. And then you had to go and give me 2.5 inches of reflex. Now I got to give you a 2 out of 1. Tunability, same features as the other ones for tunability. So I'll still give you a 3. I can't give you as high ratings on features, because you took 2 of the features off of this bow to get the price down. So for that, I mean, you have, what do you have here, really? When you have your own grip and a quiver mount attachment that's kind of unique, but outside of that, I don't know what I can say this bow has for features that aren't directly related to tunability. So you're getting a 2 for features because you did make a quiver-specific attachment that is unique to your own thing, and an angled cable guard. I'll give you a 2 for that, but. Balance is actually pretty good. I would still give you a 4. Could be a little better, but it's still good. Back wall, I'll give you a 4. Grip, I'll give you a 4. It's all the same as the other bow. Draw cycle, you're getting a 5, but you're getting a 5 up here because you got a 1 down there because of how far off you are. Vibration, I'm going to give you a 4. I almost want to give you a 5 because that's really close, but it was technically higher than the other one, so I got to mark it down a little bit. And price, you are getting a 5. If I could give you a 7, I probably would. Like, that's a heck of a bow for $850. It really is. All right, let's see what we get. 10, 15, 22, 12, 17, 21, 31. That is a lot of bow for $850, folks. If you don't care about having a front-mounted sight or a rear-mounted rest, I mean, I don't want to sit there and say, why aren't you buying this bow? But for, what was it, $11.99 to $350 less to give up those things, get a 6061 or 66,000 series aluminum instead of an 8,000 series aluminum, and lose the front and rear mount pick and the cut that goes this direction, which personally I think should go the other way to try to help balance the riser load out. This bow's awesome. Like this is a heck of a lot of bow for what you're paying here. So if you're in a price restrictive market at all, do not sleep on this bow. Make sure to try it. And as other bow manufacturers are releasing bows within that price range, I will try to test them too and give you good, fair, marketable comparables to this. But so far, this is the only one I've really tried in that price range. I have several bears coming that should be around that range, but they haven't come in yet for this year's new bows, so I haven't been able to compare them. Thanks for following along. I appreciate all the support. Give me a little like and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. It does help the channel out a little bit. Although we're growing pretty fast, it'd always be good to grow faster. But let me know if there's things I'm not testing that you would like to see, or bows I haven't tested that you'd like to see in this format. Some of the bow manufacturers I'm not in communication with and haven't tried to send me bows. There's a couple out there that I'll probably get comments on. Feel free to reach out to those manufacturers and ask them how come they're not sending me bows. That's something to consider as well. So thanks for your support, guys. Take care.